This is a follow-on video I'm making about a head-up display I'm trying to fit in my Toyota Auris. My previous car was a Toyota Prius which had a head-up display as standard, and I found that extremely useful and really miss it now I don't have that in the Auris. I don't know if you might have seen my previous video. I got one of these devices, quite reasonably priced, which connects to the car computer, and you can do various things with it, including setting up various warnings. But all I really wanted was a little display of the speed I'm doing actually on the windscreen. Quite simple. Now, unfortunately, the one that I bought and did a review of, it wasn't right. It was very difficult to set up, very intermittent, and in the end it just didn't light up at all. It was completely dead. And the firm I bought it from via eBay were useless. When I told them the story of it, that they could actually see it fail on YouTube as I was doing a video, they replied saying, "Oh, there can't be much wrong with it because it was tested at the factory." All I was requesting was a replacement unit. Then they offered me £8 back for it when I spent over 30. And then they said, "Oh, no, we're not going to give you the full price because you can keep it for spares." All I've got is a completely dead, useless module which doesn't light up. And they said, "Oh, take it to a local shop who will repair it." So in the end, I think it was eBay themselves who refunded me the money and not the actual source. Anyway, I've been online and looking to see what else I could buy. One of the things that seems to be getting good reviews is this device. Now, this doesn't work from the car's computer. It's actually like a little Sat Nav, and it calculates your speed purely because how long it took to get from one location to another. I understand it'll take a few moments to get running, but once it is running, it'll give you a reliable, independent speed reading. But whereas that first unit I bought were very similarly priced on Amazon or eBay, eBay being a bit cheaper, now I find that Amazon's price for this replacement unit, they want £167, whereas on eBay you can buy the same thing, in fact now, for £51. And that's what I purchased. And here it is, and it's just arrived, so I'm going to open the box and see what we've got. There's the extra packing off, and there it is. Well, a lot of Chinese on that side. Obviously this has come from China as well. A little bit of English text there at the bottom. And so far, yes, here we go. Instructions. Oops. There's a plastic film which you're supposed to put on your windscreen. 2 of them, that's good. Sometimes they get damaged. A lot of Chinese information there, but luckily it's in English on this side. Let me just have a quick look, because the English translation of that original one I had was wanting, because it wasn't translated by someone who really knew English very well. Okay, well, a quick read through that seemed all logical and sensible. Here's the non-slip pad to put on the windscreen. Here is a little hinged bracket, I think, which you can mount it on. And here's the unit itself. It's actually smaller than the one I had before. Nice and neat. Now, does that resemble the picture? Yes, it does. There we are. Oh, steam train passing by. Right, okay, well, that's unpacking it. And this is not powered by the car's computer, but from a 12-volt supply which you get from your cigarette lighter socket. The end of the lead goes into the side of this there. Right, that'll all be quite workable. Well, hopefully the next part of this video will be my comments having fitted it in the car to see how well it performs. Right, I'm out in the car. I've run the 12-volt supply line from the accessory socket up to the side of this unit. If I turn on the accessory button, that lights up there, and that's got a funny location for the device to get a good somewhere like that position, I think, on the screen. Right, I do find I need to attach this little stool device underneath, the self-adhesive pad, and to give it the right position for the display on the screen. Let's see if this will do the trick. There's only two buttons I need to press. One is to stop the alarm, which is in fact that one, the second one from the left, and the second from the right changes it from kilometres to miles per hour. So with that in mind, perhaps I'll go out for a little journey now and see what actually happens on the screen. I've fixed my little still camera here temporarily on the dash. It'll take video, so that'll be able to record what happens as we drive along. Right, I've fiddled around a bit with the little bracket that it sits on and the sticky pad, and that would seem to be a reasonable location for it, just temporarily. You can see the display faintly there. Certainly with the naked eye, see that 0 very clearly there. That might be kilometres now. That seems a little too high for what speed I'm doing. Let's press the right button, which I think will be that one. Try that now. Yeah, that's making logical sense in terms of miles an hour. Yeah, green with the speedo. That only took a minute or two. I think you need a little while to get your eyes tuned to what you're reading there. 27, 28. Ideally the display could be larger. Miles per hour is agreeing. Yeah, they talk about being able to readjust it so that it displays the same as your speedo without any readjustment. Seems pretty accurate. We've had a lot of gloomy, dark weather lately. It won't turn out to be bright when I'm testing this. 13, 14. A bit rough in places, this road. I think this is a private road, not funded by the local council, so Really does need resurfacing. Oops, where's he going? Just about scraped by. Let's do my mirror in. That's it. Eight, 11, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. Yeah, not going into the sun. That numbers are clearer. 14. Let's go around the island. Running the potholes that are here as well. Yes, it does need resurfacing, yeah, certainly. Okay, back to base. Yeah, I hope that little camera is recording how it looks on the screen. Being such a small display anyway, and then a small little screen on the camera, can't know that it's recording it properly. But so far so good. Nice and straightforward to set up. It's doing things reliably. Got the alarm switched off. Well, there is the speed which is on the screen. Reading 22. Yep, check with the ordinary speedo. Oh, and it is in a position more or less where I'm looking down on the road surface. There's a good dark backdrop. That's good. And sitting on that sticky pad, it's not moved around at all. Display 1920, yeah, cross check with the speedo. Okay, and no doubt it'll be a lot clearer in the dark. Well, it's pretty good. Let's go a bit faster now. There's a 30 limit here, of course. And I can clearly see if I exceed that, so that's the point. With actually having to take my eyes off the road. Okay, I'm pleased with that. This is really where the 30-mile limit starts. Well, I think we say test drive satisfactory. Okay.